What is up, everybody? Kong Spideyzilla back here with another YouTube video, and this time it's finally going to be a second part on the Spider-Man Let's Play, the movie game. Yeah. So let's load up where we're at. Okay, so we should be right here. Yeah. So this is our game slot right here, slot 4, and we're going to be starting, picking up where we left off at Oscorp's Gambit. So yeah, I mean, my battery's at 45%, so hopefully, I'll have enough. So without further ado, let's get straight to this. So we first left off with fighting Uncle Ben's killer and that stuff, and finally, I continue.
When a man becomes the man he's going to be for the rest of his life. Just be careful who you change into. You're feeling this power of becoming a man, and with this great power comes great responsibility.
Uncle Ben. Nothing could ever fill the hole left when he died. Those wounds never really heal. The beautiful redhead is Mary Jane Watson. The guy is Harry Osborn, my best friend. They stuck with me after Uncle Ben died. Harry's dad, Norman, was great too. He even let Harry and me stay in one of the apartments he owned after we graduated and moved into the city. I got a job with the Daily Bugle, taking pictures of myself. Life sure is strange sometimes. No matter how much you want to hold on to a moment, you can't stop time from moving on.
General Slocum has given Oscorp a week to prove that we can develop a working serum. Or we are going to lose the contract to Quest Labs, given how much we have invested in this research. Losing the contract could bankrupt Oscorp. I can only assume that Spider-Man relates to our problem in some way.
Yes, Mr. Osborn, as that video showed, Spider-Man possesses all the attributes our project hopes to create. We hypothesize that he has augmented spider DNA in his system and feel certain that an analysis of his blood will enable us to complete our serum.
That glitch.
We can modify the hunter-killers to track this DNA signature and capture Spider-Man.
Do it.
Copy sure is old. Yeah, fun fact, by the way, I think the only actors that come in here that actual carry on from the movie is Tobey Maguire and Willem Dafoe. At least we got them. And yeah, J. Jonah Jameson is not in the PS2 version or any version of this game. So yeah, only the Xbox.
I'd better come up with some photos.
Only the Xbox version, because it has to do with Craven.
For some aerial acrobatics. I can get in some practice
And that's
while I'm
the
at it.
only type of story-related thing J. Jonah Jameson ever appears in.
If I jump, couple of nice shots, but nothing JJ's gonna pay top dollar for. I need to get a little fancier. That target.
It's been a little while.
Huh. That was okay, but the shots need more action.
Okay.
Not bad. That should do it.
Sorry guys, it took a long time, but I got some things to talk about before, I got some things to talk about. I really hate when the analog does this. Is it working? Okay. Sometimes the glitch where the analog happens, the analog stick is, even though it's not moved, it starts slowly moving like this. It happens with almost every single one of my PS2 games, and it's not a cool glitch. It's not fun at all.
Okay, I have those shots for JJ. Now to get back to the Bugle, collect my money, and get my rent paid.
Give me rent.
I don't know what that thing is, but something tells me it isn't friendly.
It was very interesting how Green Goblin and Spider-Man actually have more of a rivalry in this game than in the actual movie. Because, you know, he was hunting him down and
stuff.
stuff.
Are really persistent.
It's been a while since I played this. I actually have been playing the Madagascar movie games. I don't know why. Because I was watching DreamWorks movies with my sister, and it got me in the mood, right? So, and plus, what took me so long to get back to the Let's Plays, well, I'm not gonna let you know on everything, but apparently me and my sister wanted to trade rooms because we actually found out that it would be my sister actually ends up having more stuff than me, so we have to walk on please. Where are you? Where are they? Where the heck are they? They're up in the sky? Okay. So yeah, apparently, yeah, we decided to do that, and we thought it would be better for the both of us, and turns out, luckily, it was. And that was what made it took so long. So yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, no wonder why I'm out of web fluid. They really goofed up on that. I know in the comics Spider-Man does have web shooters, but this is the movies where his, well, at least the Sam Raimi trilogy, where his webbing is organic. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm so glad Spider-Man 4 did not happen. Because you know why? Number one, I think Spider-Man 3 had the perfect way to end a trilogy, at least with its ending. Even though it was a bit sad, it really did feel like a final chapter.
This is a bit much. They're lousy shots, but there sure are a lot of them.
I need web fluid, okay. Because I found out, watching a Lost Media Iceberg, sorry I forgot who this video was by, but yeah, sorry I forgot your name, but I was watching a Lost Media Iceberg, and you know, iceberg videos are very interesting, guys. I mean, I highly recommend you check them out if that's your type of thing. So I was watching a Lost Media Iceberg, and these guys are tougher than I remembered. Oh my goodness, they were not this bad before when I fought them as a kid. Oh my goodness. Okay, come on, kill them. Just die already. Okay, so I was watching a Lost Media Iceberg, and then, you know, I heard the infamous, or the famous canceled Spider-Man 4 by Sam Raimi. So, originally, you know, it was supposed to be a thing, but they got canceled, and I actually heard this long before I watched that social media iceberg about the whole thing that the Vulture was the villain, and Mysterio was supposed to be in it, being played by Bruce Campbell, Ash Williams, and it was supposed to star the Vulture's servant who just so happened to be Black Cat. So I heard all about that long before I watched that Lost Media Iceberg, and apparently I found that out when I watched the Lost Media Iceberg. I found out that was supposed to be at the end where Spider-Man quit being Spider-Man for good, where Peter Parker quitted being Spider-Man for good, and it was kind of had a dark ending where he gave up on the whole superhero thing. And that was honestly, that was the whole reason why I'm glad that movie was canceled, because it honestly would have defeated the whole purpose thing of, you know, the whole thing about Peter losing his powers in Spider-Man 2. So yeah, and there are some very weird predictions here, like the Vulture and Shocker are here together, and yet in Spider-Man Homecoming, who are together? The Shocker and the Vulture, right? So only in here they're kind of possibly against each other, or they're even. I'm confused because of the cutscenes. Yeah, they both just robbed a bank. So I'm either confused. Either they're working together. Maybe they were working together, and then Shocker just ratted him out. So, because he came out of the same bank that the Shocker was in. So I'm assuming they were working together. But then again, he rats him out, so I don't know. Right now, we're getting ready to face the Shocker. And not to mention, the Vulture was going to be there. And of course, we already knew that he ended up being a villain in Spider-Man Far... Sorry, I'm getting confused. And Spider-Man Homecoming, I'm sorry about that. And Mysterio ended up appearing as a villain in Spider-Man Far From Home. So it's very interesting. It seems to me like the MCU movies. I could have been serious that I heard that the lizard was also going to be in Spider-Man 4. I don't know, that was probably a rumor, but I heard. Not to mention, what was the fourth Spider-Man movie where Andrew Garfield first starred in? It had the lizard as the villain, right? So it seems to me that they took inspiration from previous scripts and stuff. So yeah, because of that specific reason alone, I'm glad it was canceled, because it honestly would have defeated the whole purpose of my eyes. It kind of defeated the whole purpose of Spider-Man 2. Like, and kind of forgetting about the whole Uncle Ben lesson thing. With great power comes great responsibility, so. I know I'm talking about a lot of things, but like it's been a while since I did a commentary like this. So, speaking of commentary, I never did my Toy Show Movie 3 commentary. So yeah, I'm terribly sorry about that, guys. If you're interested in that, oh wait, I gotta rescue the civilian first. All right, die. Yep. And yeah, call me biased if you want. I mean, Tobey Maguire will always be my favorite Spider-Man. He always will be. That if you disagree with me, that's personally fine. I like all the Spider-Man actors: Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield. Plus, I would say Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland Spideys do not deserve the hate. They honestly don't. Because all of these guys have something that the character should have. So.
Mr. Triple Ply? Oh, I've got it.
Tobey Maguire is my favorite because of childhood reasonings, and you know he was the first Spider-Man. That's my opinion personally, but the other two Spider-Men are great too. They all have something unique about them. You know, I personally think Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland also did a good job, since they also like Tobey Maguire, they also captured a part of the Peter Parker / Spider-Man character very greatly onto film. So all three of them were not fully 100% accurate, but they captured something that was important to the Peter Parker character, the character of Spider-Man. So there's my opinion on that. That's what I think. And I know this is gonna get a bit serious here, what I'm about to bring up next, but I will talk about this. And I know I haven't, speaking of the guy's content he did on his channel before he retired, I found out about the dark stuff he did. Be warned, you know, a trigger warning, just, yeah. I'm about to talk about a certain somebody next. In a disturbing situation, and a very sad one as well. Messed up. It's all messed up. But it's like, I know I'm talking about random things, but it's been such a long time since I did a commentary like this, so I have to let you guys know on certain things. You know, apparently, don't worry guys, because of the content this guy did on his channel, it was video game related, of course, Mario and Sonic related, and I have to remind you guys, don't worry guys, Luigi vs. Tails will be coming soon. The whole stop motion animation is actually finished. It's all finished. I just need to add the sound effects and the music and stuff. That's all I need to do. I don't know why I take too long. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm terribly sorry about that. But you know, it's a early adult teenager mentality that is called laziness.
boys. Let's get out of here.
As a kid, I always enjoyed the missions, especially this one. Just going from like the subway station to the sewers and stuff. It was all pretty fun stuff. So yeah, speaking of fun stuff, that has a title related to what I'm about to talk about after this depressing fact I tell you about. So, you guys know the name. I'm a very kind of afraid to say his name, but Anime Bro Me. Yeah. I always gotta make sure I gotta save this game, because what if it freezes and I have to do the whole stages all over again. So that's why I always do that. So yeah, and I'm sorry guys, I really hate it too. You guys been noticing this recently that I've been saying so yeah too much. I'm sorry guys, it just comes out. It just comes out, guys. It comes out of my mouth. I'm sorry that sounded wrong, but it it's a normal thing.
Listen up.
I don't know
Spider-Man's
why.
gonna be right behind us. When he gets down here,
That's just the
ambush
famous
him.
word that I
There's
use,
no
the
way we're
famous
giving up a
saying.
score this big to some clown in red
So I'm gonna
tights.
try, guys, to not say that. So there's that. I almost said it. Right, this is kind of a fun part of the game. We have to chase Soccer through the sewers. And yeah, about Anime Bro Me, I honestly always used to on the ceiling and jump on this guy, but you know, I want to play this differently, so oh no, this is not good. So yeah, about Anime Bro Me, he was another great YouTuber to fall basically. It's very sad because I enjoyed this guy's content. His content was cool. I liked his plush videos and all. Like, ooh, I finally did it. Okay, that was cool. Yeah. What I'm talking about is not cool though. Just, I can't stand it when that happens. I really hate when that happens. Just like like a great actor or great YouTuber, you know from a childhood, only for them just to fall, in defeat and that stuff. I really hate that. Unfortunately, stuff like that happens.
Shall we dance?
Let's get serious.
Very messed up stuff. And this guy was kind of also had some inspiration, like I also had inspiration from this guy, and I really liked his plushie content. He was like, when I saw his videos, it was like at the end of my childhood. So his videos just managed to barely make it into my childhood. Before I went on to more of an older kidhood, I guess you can say.
Right behind you.
Ow. Hurt. Oh no, they all have weapons. That's not good. Where are you? Ugh. Alright, where's that guy? There's another guy shooting me somewhere. I need to... Oh yeah, that's right. I need to unlock the door. Okay. I like the sound effects and the melody. Their guns up. Their guns up. Alright, come on, Spidey. Yeah, it's a very sad scenario. Oh, there you are. Oh. So it's a very sad scenario, and he apologized and all. He made a response video. It's very saddening, and he won't be here anymore. And yet he did such an awful thing. It's very hard to forget, and I can't believe it. But it was very bad. He was not joking when he said very bad, I never even knew about that thing yet. I never even knew about that thing yet when I watched that video, and I was very sad, and then now I understand what he did was so awful. And I know most likely kids are subscribed to my channel. There's a likely chance, so if you're watching this right now, and if you're a curious little girl or little boy, I recommend, I repeat, do not try to look up about this guy and what the bad things he has done. It's all awful. It's just atrocious. It is disgusting. I do not need to speak about it any longer. I forgive the guy because I'm not much of a nice guy.
I'm taking you out.
I still unsubscribe from the guy. So, yeah. There is that. So, yep, that's what I have to tell you. But anyway, let's ignore that and let's just continue on, right? And playing this game again is actually perfect because you know why? At first I was like, okay, like I want to play this in the release time of No Way Home. Just like a very, it sucked that I was too late and the laziness took over me. So they came out pretty late, but luckily, guess what? There's an extended cut of Spider-Man No Way Home coming out. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm really hoping it comes out on DVD and Blu-ray because I don't know if we're gonna have, because my family can be pretty busy and I don't know if I'm gonna have the time to watch that specific version in the theaters. And that's really gonna suck and be very sad if I don't manage, if it doesn't come out on DVD or Blu-ray. I'm crossing my fingers because there was one time where they released an extended cut of the Spider-Man film, that being Spider-Man 2. It was not well known as Spider-Man 2.1. And I actually want to get that, but it's not going to be until later on. Alright, well, I just want to try that move. Unfortunately, I might forget about it, but yeah. So yeah, well, hey. Okay, don't get electrocuted. There's something in here.
But it looks like there might be a way to open it somewhere else.
Huh. What in the world? Okay, I guess it's over here. I just like that in superhero games and in movies as a whole, where action movies as a whole, like the transitioning and that stuff. So, I'm assuming that's supposed to be... Alright, I gotta use this lock on a bit more often. Yeah, there is an extended cut of Spider-Man No Way Home, and if you guys manage to see it, great for you. I'm happy for you. Unfortunately, there is a high chance I may not see it, but oh well. Hopefully somebody will somehow upload it. If it's not going to be released on DVD and Blu-ray, it's really sad, and I'm really hoping that at least, cool. Well, I use that for nothing. I'm assuming those do more damage, so I'm gonna... Oh, come on, Spidey. No. Sorry, guys, I'm struggling. Okay. Whip zip. Okay. So yeah, hopefully somebody will at least release the extended, at least release scenes from the extended cut somehow. You know they like to record a bunch of stuff from the theater, so oh, you're gonna block. Oh no! Right, this I think I set this on medium mode. So when I face the Green Goblin, he's gonna be tougher. And the dude's already tough enough when he's on easy mode. So I noticed this because I noticed I never really didn't have that much of a tough time here. Like I never played this type of difficulty level before. That's because it is a different difficulty, I noticed. We're 26, nearly 26 minutes in. Like I'm trying to make like a thing here where like I want to play a certain part of the story, and then that's where I'm gonna end it. So after I beat the Shocker, that is when I'm gonna end the video. So, fortunately that might be a long time. Knowing all these goons that I have to deal with here. Making it look like I'm climbing up the ladders. I know it's been so long, so I'm gonna say again, my rating on this game, it's good. It's a decent Spider-Man game. In my opinion, it's really great. It's good. And I was originally going to play the sequel to this game, Spider-Man 2, the movie game. But I noticed that I want to get to doing other, like, Let's Plays of certain games. So, that's like, how is that gonna get... That's gonna get complicated, because I'm gonna have to play through Spider-Man 3 as well, which I have the PS2 version, by the way. I have both the PS3 and the PS2 version, but I am not gonna be playing the PS3 version. Because I know you guys are gonna call me a wimp for this and all, but the PS3 version is just... At points, man, it's just... The difficulty level can be so atrocious. I'm sorry, it is so atrocious. It should not even be that difficult, in my opinion. It is painfully a long game. Like I'll take so much dang time, like, trying to beat the whole dang story. Oh no. Okay, this is bad. There's too much of them. Help! Oh no, don't tell me. There's no health. The controls, man. Pretty... When I finally get to playing the second game... Stop climbing the walls, Spidey. Ow! Yeah. Just die already. Alright. Where's the guy with the guns at? Alright, Spidey, stop taking too long to get up. Okay, I need health.
Another locked door. I have to find the key. Heads up.
Oh no. I'm possibly gonna die here. These dang guys and their guns.
Lost him. Look out! Get him.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna die here, guys. This is not looking so good. I'm out of web fluid. It's not good. Unless I can somehow survive this. I was not prepared for this difficulty level. Yeah, this is it. This is the end. Yep. Dead. Ugh. Alright, if it just starts me off at the beginning, then... I'll cut it. I'll just cut it to when I actually beat the thugs. Yeah, I think I even remember saying that I set this on medium difficulty.
All right, listen up.
Are you
Spider-Man's gonna be
serious?
right behind us. When he gets
Oh,
to
I'm
you,
terribly sorry about
ambush
this,
him.
guys.
There's no
Hold
way
on.
we're giving up a score this.
Alright, guys, I'm finally back. Oh my goodness, this is like on my third try. I figured out how to beat it. I do not know how to use the move called the web dome. That was sucky and maybe embarrassing. Dang. No dang checkpoint. That really sucks. I basically had to use this move. Keep spamming that move. Alright. At least now I know what to use exactly.
He's heading into the subway tunnel.
Whew.
Have to stop him fast.
I honestly wish I would have had some highlights in there. Fortunately, I'm not that much of an advanced editor. Of course, save the game. I want to see if I can get this done as quick as possible. Like, I want to see if I can upload, like, 2 parts in one night here. You know, I want to play the Vulture stage after this. The Vulture segment. Oh no, I just noticed that if this was hard, I struggled badly with this. Just imagine how my boss fight with the Green Goblin and the Vulture stages are gonna be, and the Scorpion boss fight. Luckily I don't have to play the Graven stage, because that's on the Xbox exclusively. I heard that was a surprisingly difficult stage.
You gotta give him credit. Shocker's a fast runner. Holy! Come on, Shock. You know I can't let you run around down here without a chaperone.
That's it, Web Slinger. You've been riding me long enough. I'm gonna finish you once and for
Yeah, this part is intense, and requires some patience. Let's see here.
I'm gonna knock you in the next week.
Okay. Oh shoot, yeah. I like how you can actually see him running in the distance. No! Ugh. Alright, see, there's a little thing right there, so maybe we can just... No, no, no! Dang it! Dang slippery controls. Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about this game. The controls are dang slippery. Here, come over here. Okay. I need that health. The health is looking mighty fine. Oh yeah, I accidentally skipped the cutscene where he walks over here and then he blows it up and that stuff. We don't need to see any of that though. This game is already old enough. Yes, it is. Do you guys actually believe that this Spider-Man game and the movie is like 20 years old? Man. Just like that new Shrek meme and that song, I Feel Good. But this is an edition of I Feel Old.
Come on, freak. You need to learn a lesson. And Shocker's School of Hard Knocks is now open.
Give me a break, Shock. I can't believe you have any class, let alone a whole school worth.
Oh yeah, that brings me to the conclusion. Not to the conclusion. What am I saying? The thing where it originally, the voice actor for Spider-Man in the Spectacular Spider-Man show. What the heck did I just do? In the Spectacular Spider-Man show, apparently he was originally supposed to voice Spider-Man himself, if they couldn't get Tobey Maguire on the set to voice act Spider-Man for this game, but he ended up doing it. So instead, he got the role for Harry Osborn. That's why you notice his voice sounds different. Oh no. Tornado move. I really hate when that happens. It's like, yeah, this game is a little wonky at times. Like, look right there. Oh no. Come on, get tired. Get tired. I want you to get tired. There you go. Ow. Final shot.
So you're called a shocker, but you don't use electricity. I don't get it. Looks like your flying friends getting
Alright.
their share of the loot too.
The boss fights are pretty decent in this game.
Oh, if I don't get mine, Vulture isn't getting his. He had some workshop set up in the old clock tower on the Lower East Side.
Vulture, huh? Thanks, Shocker. Give my regards to my fans in the Slammer.
I find it very cool that he actually appeared in the second game. And it makes me question, if Vulture was going to be the villain in the fourth film, then that would have been awkward, right? Because he appeared as a villain. I'm pretty sure from what I remember, he appeared as a villain in the PSP version of Spider-Man 2. Yeah, that's a completely different version of the game. I believe that he appeared as a boss in there, and he appears as a boss in this game. So that would have been really awkward. If they made a Spider-Man 4 movie game, if the movie had came out, that would have been really awkward and weird. Because Spider-Man's supposed to be like, I never met you before, and then, even though they already have, yeah, in the context of the movie games. Very interesting how they have a bit of alternative things to these movie tie-in games. Very interesting. Anyway, that is going to do it for me, guys. Well, maybe for now at this instant, because I want to see if I can actually do this. Like, seriously, guys, if you actually would have watched that part, and if I would have not edited that out of me trying and failing those 2 times, those 2 attempts, yeah, I would have, that attempt there, at least, yeah, it would have taken forever. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and, well, you know, the same old, same old. If you like the content on my channel, be sure to subscribe, and if you like this video, go ahead like it. And this is Kong Spideyzilla, and see you next time on Spider-Man the movie game.